The Canadians against Morocco, obviously they are not the favorites. We know that Morocco are the overwhelming favorites in that game. And I'm also looking at it from this angle. We know that in football, sometimes you can never say never, and something can spring up. They are not under pressure. In fact, the Moroccans will be under pressure. They are playing at they are not playing at they are playing in Houston, which is not far from. They are almost away from home away from home for the Canadians. And in terms of quality, we know what the Moroccans bring to the table. They've got the likes of Sabari, has got Fogos in this competition, Ibrahim Diaz. They work well as a team. The Canadian team, their key player will not be in that game. And I'm looking at it that it looks like this is probably going to be their last bus stop in this competition. Do you buy that sentiment?
Well, I don't. I don't buy that idea. I think they are going to put on a strong show in this game. They'll be playing in Houston, which is not too far away from Canada. They'll be having fans trooping in to watch the game. I think Canada will want to do everything to get to the quarterfinals of the World Cup because they've not done that before, and this is a golden opportunity for them to,
you think they stand a chance against Morocco?
They stand a good chance against Morocco, but
the Moroccans in their last 9 games they've not lost.
Yes,
if you're playing against Brazil, maybe they were no longer.
Yeah. This time they'll be playing against a Canadian side that will have massive support coming from their fans.
But are you saying that the fans are much more important than the quality of the players?
Well,
because fans don't play football. They can give you that edge.
They can give you.
But if your players are not good, I mean, Anfield, Liverpool, despite having one of the best vocal fans, most vocal fans in the world. Things go there. Remember last season, unforgettable season. It can happen if your players are not quality. Your players are not good. It's like you're saying France now. They are playing against Canada. You already know the result. So I believe that for me, I feel like the fans can come and shout. That's how the best they can do. Shout, support them. Maybe whistle the opponent and support their own. But if the players are not up to the task, Morocco are going straight to the quarterfinals.
It's like you well said though, but the Canadians are not here for a tea party. They are also here they also have an ambition, and that ambition has been from group stage where they qualified from. They qualified from the round of 32. Now they're in the round of 16, going to the quarterfinal. So they're, like I said, they're not here for a tea party. They are here to ensure that they do their fans proud and also do themselves proud. So I think they are going to give the Moroccans a good run for their money, and I don't see them losing this game.
Well, I think that the Moroccans, this game, I'm not saying nothing less than 3 goals because I know that the Canadians cannot cope with the quality of the Moroccans. Brazil struggled against Morocco. I think you've forgotten that Morocco defeated Netherlands, one of the top sides in Europe with quality players. They made them look like you are playing Genoa. So if Netherlands could not come out against Morocco, are you saying Netherlands they still have one of the best? They've got Van Dijk.
Yeah.
They've got a solid defense. They've got a solid midfield and a good attack. They couldn't come out. Are you saying Canada will now go all out to play against Morocco? Morocco now is not sending fear into the minds of African Europeans. Canada will be praying for off day because we know that in terms of quality they are not anywhere close to the Moroccans. And the Moroccans, the only issue they can have is probably complacency. If they get complacent and say, okay, well, Canada is whipping, Canada is not as strong as we are, then we can easily roll over them. That's where they'll get problem. But if they keep their focus and they show their quality, I don't think Canada stands a chance in that game. So in my mind, I'm seeing Morocco in the quarterfinals already.
Speaking about off days, I think the Canadians will be hoping for an off day against.
They'll be playing and fasting.
They'll be playing and fasting for an off day against Moroccans because pointed out Moroccans have done spectacularly well at this tournament, and they are hoping to go into quarterfinals, and standing before them is Canada, and Canada too also have same ambitions, and like I said, it's going to be a tough battle today.
Well, a tough battle, and we expect a tough battle, but we go to the next game. This game, on paper, if I were even Paraguayans, I will not go to that pitch. As a fan of the Paraguayans, I will not even show up. The players, I can write to FIFA and tell them, bros, we are sorry, we can't show up. But on the more serious note, there's France versus Paraguay. And the Paraguayans, sometimes I tell people that what you do previously in football can serve as a launch pad in your next game. They defeated Germany, and now problem has started in the German camp. The coach has resigned, and other people are expected to resign. They've defeated them via penalty shootout. Sometimes you see penalties anybody's game. Germany usually, traditionally, they are one of the best when it comes to penalties. But in that game, they lost. But the Paraguayans, they were not really spectacular in that game. They got their chance, they scored, and Germany equalized, and they were not able to concede more, and the game went into extra time and penalty. But in this game, they are playing against France. And France looks like a team that has no weakness. They've got all their attackers firing on all cylinders, midfielders, efficient, defense, everything. I don't think you will probably be seeing a shock in this result. I don't know what you're seeing.
Well, I don't see a shock. Considering the way France has been playing in this World Cup, they've been firing on all cylinders. Mbappe, Dembele, and and the other support cast have been doing wonderfully well. In this 2026 World Cup. And against Paraguay, I expect same of same. I expect the French national team to run rings around the Paraguayan defense with Mbappe, Dembele, Desiree and Michael Olise pulling the strings from the midfield. So I expect nothing less than a comprehensive victory for the French against the Paraguayans, and the Paraguayans take a basket to the field of play.
I think the first time we are agreeing on this session because in this game it will take something more than natural.
Yeah.
For them to win against France.
The French, yeah.
And then it will do something more than natural also for you to predict against France. So because in this game we know the quality of France.
Most definitely.
But sometimes we get too carried away. Football,
don't win games.
I mean, football sometimes can stun you. We've seen one of the most shocking results in tournaments, whereby teams you least expect to win, they come up with a win and everybody goes home. But on paper, they don't stand a chance. But on the pitch, something can happen. Maybe a red card for any French player early in the game, and then they get a goal and dimension turns around. But this is the first time we're going to be agreeing on this session on the result. I'm seeing France in the quarterfinals already.
I see them already in the quarterfinals.
Problem. So are we on the same page?
Yeah, we're on the same page on that.
All right.